Well, hello all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and welcome to the Texas Special YouTube channel for this July 2025 O-Scale product review. We are taking a look at this MTH Railking 60-foot boat tail observation car. As you can see, the car is lettered and painted for Union Pacific's prolific and striking daylight scheme. This train, the prototype, was regarded as the most beautiful train in the world, and they were right, almost. I personally think the Texas Special looks better than this, even though I am a hardcore SP fan, but it is a close second. I might say they're about on the same footing. So, first thing we'll notice is the numbering and the lettering is very nicely done. A silver leaf style lettering with prototypically accurate font for both the numbers and the letters. You have this gorgeous pinstriping separating the bright red orange from the sunrise orange is what I call it. And there are a few little nicks, a few little beauty marks on the car. You have some flaking paint here and here, and a little chip of some variety here. You have this separately applied handrail here, grab iron here. The trucks are your basic metal, die-cast metal trucks, about what you would expect out of Railking for their truck detailing. So you do have the springs, you have the air pistons. These are prototypically correct as far as I can tell. Passenger car trucks, these are different from freight car trucks. And you do have the operating magnetic knuckle couplers. You can either use the thumbtack style disc here to operate the knuckle on the coupler with a Lionel magnetic uncoupling track section or similar product, or you can use this tab here on the side of the coupler body, push down on it, and the knuckle is supposed to open. Full disclosure, the lighting in this car does not work. It's got a broken wire that I had to trim back to keep from shorting everything out. It's on the list of stuff to fix, not a major priority. While it does irritate me a little bit, you know, it's in the grand scheme of things, it still looks good sitting on the track running around with a train. All right, so looking at the underside of the car, you can see there's a fair amount of underbody detailing. You have the air brake piston here, which is not 100% correct. You have the emergency and service reservoir. You have this large collection tank, which I'm assuming would be for, you know, the gray water and wastewater. You have these tanks here. You have just a bunch of, you have this another air brake piston. I'm not real big on passenger car design, so I got to double check and see if that's correct or not. You know, if anybody out there watching this is real familiar with it, let me know. Drop me an answer in the comment section there. And you have the triple valve right here. You can see the two pickup rollers, one per truck, and of course metal wheels. You can see a little bit of rust on the trucks. This is from the collection of trains that was acquired that was not very well kept. Not going to go any further into that, but it's in better hands now, and I'm going to work on these, not just this one, but all of them as I can, as work and time and money allows. So looking at the roof of the car, you can see it's pretty basic. There's not really a whole lot going on. You can see the little housing there for the rear headlight, which at the moment unfortunately doesn't work. These little hatches here, not quite sure what they were for. And you have some kind of an air intake valve that is, or it's not valve, grill rather, that is cast onto the body of the roof. So looking at the rear of the car, you can see this little marker light, which has a red lens. You can see a cast-on door, rear door, which has no drum head. The operating knuckle coupler, which is admittedly stuck. You have window glazing missing from the door. Oh no, it's there, it's just kind of far back from where it should be. And all the rest of the windows do have the glazing right up against. It's not flush fitting like you would see in a newer MTH or Lionel passenger car, but it is there. And you have these two marker lights, one here and one here, and I do believe those light up. Now the final detail I want to try and highlight with this car, which I believe you can see it kind of sort of well, is the detailed interior. If you look through the windows, I'm shining one of my battery-powered work lights on it. You can see there is a detailed interior. You have chairs and sofas and whatnot in there. So there is stuff going on in this car, and it would be very easy to add figures. Business traveler reading a newspaper, mom with her kids, kids looking out the window, Pullman porter serving drinks and whatnot. These cars are easier to take apart than Lionel passenger cars, so it wouldn't be hard to just add some people in there and liven this thing up a bit. On this side of the car, you can see the little tool chests, little storage chests where they would keep whatever they needed, be it spare knuckles, air hoses, air hose wrenches, re-railing frogs, whatever the crew or the railroad operating the train would determine the train needed to have. There you go. And finally, looking at the front of the car, this is the B end of the car, you can see a cast-on, well, not cast-on, it's a separately applied rubber diaphragm. This door does not open, but it does have a nice latching detail on it and window glazing. Of course, not flush fitting. You have a separately applied handbrake here, and you have a lot of nice rivet detailing here on the end panel of the car. And of course, the magnetic operating knuckle coupler here. So, I have got, to silence my phone, so I have got some of my MTH daylight cars on the track, along with the MTH F3 locomotives. I'm only running the AA set today. It's too short of a train to look right with the full ABA set. And we're going to see how this guy runs around the railroad. So here we go.